How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with the House Money Investing channel. Today's video, we're going to go over some stock prices, some price movements, some daily gains I have had in the market with stocks and crypto, as well as some stock picks that I added newly to the watch list and back on the watch list. So let's jump right into it. As you see on here, we have Hyliion, ticker HYLN, up 5% today. Hyliion is an EV play. Very beaten down stock due to the USPS contract. It's been delayed time and time again. Of course, if they get that contract, you expect this stock to go up tremendously. If not, it'll probably stay about where it's at, because it's already dipped to the point of where it would be at if they didn't get the contract. I hold Hyliion long term, and it's a swing trade play. I'm very bullish on Hyliion just because of the fundamentals of their company, and being a truck driver myself, I see the value in the retrofitted trucks that they do and the fuel saving. Our biggest overhead cost as truckers is fuel. So even if it's not fully electric truck, you can go in there and spend like 30-60 grand or so and take any truck you got, get it retrofitted, that way you can save a lot of fuel. The next thing we're going to have here is GRWG was up 4.9%. Then we got Luminar Technologies, ticker LAZR. It was up 11.3% today. By the way, all the stock prices and stock gains I show are stocks that I actually own, whether it be long-term or swing trades. Then we got Switchback Energy, SBE. This is going to be a merger with ChargePoint. It's in the EV play. And this particular company controls probably about 70% of the charging stations, the market for that, along with like you got Blink and Plug as well. So Switchback was up 5.90%. Then we have 2U, ticker TWOU, up 6% on the day. Then we got Baidu, ticker BIDU. It's a Chinese tech play. Had a nice day today, up 5.32%. Then we have Nano Dimensions, ticker NNDM, up 10.1%. This is a highly speculative, highly sought after SPAC, bought up by ARK Invest and some others. Then ticker NVTA was up 5% today. And then we have ExxonMobil, ticker XOM. It was up 1.88. This is something I added right back to the watch list. I've been trading this all this month, so I want to trade it some more. Exxon pays a nice dividend. Plus, I believe they're gonna do something innovative to keep themselves, in the realm with the competitors and with the EV space. Yeah, EV's taking over. It eventually will take completely over, or dang near completely over. But it's gonna be years, probably a decade before that happens. And not all EV plays are successful, i.e. Nikola Motors. So I think Exxon still has, opportunity to make money, at least here for the next half a decade or decade or so, plus collect that great dividend they pay. Then we have Ultra Group, ticker MO. Very, very nice dividend player. This is a growth dividend stock, Sin stock. This is something I added back to the watch list so I can build my current position that I have on Ultra Group already. Then we have ticker T, AT&T. This is one I've swing traded a few times already this month. Added it right back to the watch list. Want to continue to swing trade it. AT&T pays a nice dividend. They have the Warner Brothers segment with the streaming services. Of course, they have cellular and internet services. Great cell service. Being a truck driver, I can tell you AT&T is top 2 when it comes to service providers nationwide here in the United States. Then we have a new trade here. This is Lightspeed, LSPD. As you can see, it did pretty good today. And this is going to be a new trade for me, something I added newly to the watch list. It does have a $7 billion market cap, and it's near the all-time highs. It's ran up from last year, within the last year, from $8 to $71. So this thing has been on a massive run. They are losing on EPS, but quarter one to 2 in 2020, they did great. Well, they didn't do great, but they did a lot better on their EPS. They lost a lot less money, so we'll see how quarter 3 and 4 comes out. This is a Canadian company. Sector will be hardware, consumer services, and retail. Lightspeed provides point-of-sale software for retailers and restaurants. It offers workflow analysts, training, configuration, networking, and business services. This company was started back in 2005. Before trucking, I used to be a general manager for retail and restaurants. So to have a company like this come in with the analytics and training and the networking and the business services, this could definitely help certain companies on their bottom line and help their top line as well with the revenues. So this is something I'm gonna jump into with the vaccines out and the stimulus, and the world's starting to open back up. Hopefully, these businesses are going to be looking for new, innovative ways to make more money. A lot of them already started with the delivery services and the takeouts, but once people start dining in again and stuff like that, there's going to be massive competition for revenue for these companies that have been beaten down and losing a lot of revenue over the last since March. This here is a penny stock. Didn't add it to the watch list. I actually sent this to another person, so we'll just skip that one. Let me delete that actually. Then we got Li Auto, ticker LI. This is an EV play. Something I've swing traded a few times this month already. Added it right back to the watch list. Want to continue to swing trade Li Auto. As you can see, it was up a little bit today, 1.29%. This is something I swing traded yesterday. Ticker PAAS, Pan American Silver. This will give you exposure to the precious metal sectors of the market. Along with the like gold, copper, platinum, and of course here's silver. This was up nicely today, so the swing trade I got into yesterday should be up a nice percent. Always trying to stay in precious metals just to hedge against the fiat currency, along with crypto and along with bonds and treasuries and things like that. Then we have a JP Morgan Europe ETF, ticker BBEU. Something I've also swing traded several times this month. Well, a few times. Added right back to the watch list. This gives you exposure to another market outside of the United States. And the best way to do that is through an ETF. It gives you massive diversification and lowers your risk tremendously. So I always like to play outside of the United States just a little bit with like Europe, China, Japan, Canada, Africa, just other countries. That way you can try to build something, outside of what everybody else is building on. Then we have BBN, BlackRock Taxable Municipal Bond Trust. This is something I'm also already swing traded. Added it right back to the watch list. I like bonds. It's a safe place to put your money. It's not going to fluctuate very much. Plus, you're going to get that nice dividend payout. So it's basically like a savings account that has interest, unlike regular banks who are interest rates are below 1%. High dividend banks are around 2.5. So this is just a safeguard against the fiat currency. Somewhere to store your money. I'd rather have my money in a bond than in a bank, because a bank's not gonna pay you very much money to hold your money, but they're gonna take your money and make a lot of money off your money. So I'd rather get a security bond and just let it ride out there. Then we have GDX. This is a gold miners ETF. This is give you exposure to the precious metals, and it's a safe play because it's a ETF, so it's gonna be a lot of diversification over a lot of the gold miner companies. They're gonna have the top companies in this ETF. This is something I'm already swing trading as well. this month. Just added it right back to the watch list. I want to keep building my position. Then I had a little note for the day: investment mindset. The only people who get hurt riding roller coasters are those who jump off. If that went over your head 9 times out of 9, you're probably a brokey. What that basically represents, or the metaphor is, stocks, it's going up and down, and you only take a loss if you sell. So the point is, if you're in it for the long term, just hold on. Eventually it's going to go back up. Don't jump off that roller coaster, and get hurt when you can just stay on and ride it out till the end of the ride. Get off and have your thrill and excitement and adrenaline. Then we have SPYV. This is the S&P 500 value ETF, and this is going to be great diversification. Anything from SPY or SPDR, especially when it's representing the S&P 500, 9 times out of 10 is going to be a nice play, because the S&P 500 is the top 500 companies in the world. I'm receiving a dividend payout for this one on January 29th. I'm currently up 1.97% in this position. They do pay a 1.53 dividend yield, $327 billion market cap, and it's about $6 off its highs. I got this play just here on December 11th. It was actually a swing trade from November, and I took my principal out, left my gains in the market. And basically, SPY tracks a market cap weighted index of U.S. large and mid cap stocks selected by S&P committee. So it's going to be a nice play. I'm going to keep building on that position that I already have. Then we got some more price movements. We got Plug up 5%, Tattoo Chef up 5%, Materialize up 10%, and Lemonade finally up 5%. Plug, EV Play, Tattoo Chefs in the non-meat sectors, same as Very Good Foods, Beyond Meat. Materialize is the industrial sector, and then Lemonade, they do insurance. Then we have Plantaneer Technologies, PLTR up 4%, and ZVO up 6%. Then we got Delta Airlines, something I'm already swing trading a few times this month. Added it right back to the watch list. Want to continue to swing trade it and build my position in Delta Airlines. This thing was doing very good before the pandemic, and it's back on its way to right where it was at, and I believe it'll get around that $55 mark again. And it also pays a nice little dividend as well. Airlines you want to try to get into, and because people are gonna start flying again and traveling as the world opens back up, and these airlines are very beaten down. They're losing money hand over fist day by day. TSA numbers are at record lows. So these things, it's pretty much common sense that they're going to start making money. People have to fly for various reasons. So Delta Airline is one of the airlines that I picked that that I've been holding long term and that I've been swing trading. So something I'm going to continue to swing trade. Another kind of quote, inspiration, I guess: those who own everything actually don't own anything. Hashtag limited liability, which is speaking on like LLCs. These people with all the money, businesses and things like that. A lot of their stuff they don't own in their name. They own in their business name. That way they're not liable for those assets, and they're also tax write-offs and deductions. So just think about that. Then you got PSTH, Perishable Square Holdings. This is a SPAC. Something I'm already swing trading, something I'm already holding long term, and I put it right back on the watch list. Today it was up 3%. Then we have Ethereum out of the Robinhood account. Own a little bit over a quarter of a coin. Average cost is $3.55. This investment was about $103. It's now worth $216, and it's up 110.13%. Ethereum broke $750 today, which is a high for Ethereum. And so, not an all-time high, but it's a record, like a milestone marker for Ethereum, a very bullish marker on the technical charts. So Ethereum is doing great. Of course, Bitcoin is doing great. Litecoin, Dogecoin's up. The only one that really took a dip is XRP, which is Ripple. They had a lawsuit. I'm still bullish on Ripple. So yeah, just a little bit of exposure here to the crypto market. Then we have BILI hit its 52-week high today. Something I hold long term. And then we got a Bitcoin here. Out the Robinhood, average cost base is 11 grand, just under 7% of the portfolio. This is an initial investment of $109. Now it's worth $281, up 158.37%. Typically, I put about $9 every 3 months into Bitcoin on Robinhood. I also own Bitcoin in eToro and on Cash App as well. So Bitcoin's doing very nicely. It's right around $28,500. I see it hitting. My price target was $40,000 by the end of 2021, eventually to $100K, and long-term bullish status, $1 million coin. There's only 21 million Bitcoins. You can't make. There's not going to be more than that. Once it's sold out, it's going to skyrocket. If you look at currency news and follow the money, you'll see that it's backed by a lot of institutions, and I'm just super bullish on it. Here goes the Bitcoin in the Cash App. This is initially a $327 investment. I put $327 over the course of time from March till now, and that $327 is now worth over $1,500. So I've 4x my money here on Cash App through Bitcoin, which is really Satoshi coins because it's not a full Bitcoin. Then eToro, back in September when it was around 12,000. I bought $47 worth of Bitcoin. It's up 143%. That $47 is now worth $114. Then we have BILI, of course, hit its 52-week high, up 14.43% today. The Materialize MTLS, up 10.19% today. Lemonade, LMND, up 9.76% today. And then Baidu, this was a swing trade I made a while back. My profits were around $45, so I left those gains in the market, took out my principal. So this is all house money, free stock, risk-free trading going down right here. So my $45 that I gained has now turned into $77. It's up 72.80%. And that'll be it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. And hit the bell if you want to follow my journey. I'll make another update video maybe later if I can analyze some more stocks. If not, I'll get back to you guys, and I'll be purchasing 16 different stocks tonight or in the morning, and I will drop that video with the 16 positions that I get into.